Hello everybody, how y'all doing? It is time for budget again. Here is my budget journal, budget planner, calling it budget planner. And I made a new little backdrop. It kind of blends in though, doesn't it? I need to have something white underneath it. So let's turn to January. So let me move my little thing here. These keep falling out, so let me move these so that they are not in the way. They're off to the side. Those are the bills. Okay, so here is January's mess. Actually, it's not that bad, but let me take this off. These are my things I did for Christmas, Zip and Afterpay. And we only have one more for this one, two more for this one, two more for that one, and that one's done. One more for that one. So we're doing pretty good. So once January's over, I'm not doing that again. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I'm not going to do it again. So we have, see, his last check was the end of December through, because everything for this week got paid or is being paid. Because as I'm filming this is Wednesday the 4th. So I want to get ahead of it, not have to worry about editing and all that stuff. So now we're going to do from the 9th to the 23rd. Okay? Now the government is saying that there's not going to be a child credit this month, at least as far as we know. They could still change, it could still happen, but you need not plan on that money as far as paying your bills with it. And we haven't done that. I mean, if it's there, it helps, but we've pretty much done other things with it. We would get more food or aerial clothes, that kind of stuff. It wouldn't necessarily pay for the bills. That comes out of what his income is. So I don't know why I have to do this, but I do. I write it out on another piece of paper. I don't know why I do that. I have no clue. So I've been using this notebook. Like I said, I've been using this. And I want to find, I think it's going to be A5, just plain lined paper for now. I mean, I'd love to get one of those budget books, but I'm trying to get it so it's in one thing. And where I'm doing an A5 planner, I figured I could, for now, punch holes in this and put it in here. So that way when I go to do this, it's right here. I can see, okay, it's in a different format. It's not laid out this way. It's laid out this way. So there are a lot of, like, this is the Afterpay and Zip stuff right here. So I got, the bank automatically takes out $25 on the 10th of the month because I don't keep a certain balance in my savings account. Well, we're trying to up that. So until it gets to that level, they'll keep continuing to do that. Now, when they move it over there, I can move it back if I need to. But I've been trying not to. I've been trying to leave that in there. So then the Afterpay payment, the Zip payment, the two Zip payments, those are right here, $10.49, $13.61, $6.75. Then the firm, and that's a firm, and that is our bed. We're still paying on that. That'll get paid off in June, I think. $45.75. I've been sending $25 to the dentist for her because I have a cleaning scheduled for her in April, but I want to get this paid off before I take her back. And she hasn't complained about her teeth or anything like that. I mean, obviously if she's having issues, I go take care of it. But as long as she's not having an issue, I'm just going to pay, the $25. The cavity that she had, the tooth fell out. So, win-win. So I'm paying on that. I think after this payment, I only have like 2 more, I think. And then there's another afterpay right here, $966. And then the stuff I'm saving for, this is, what do you guys call them? The sinking funds. So the Focus, this is number 3 for the registration, is $16. I got one more and I can go register the vehicle because it's due the end of this month, so I planned that right. The property tax, I'll be taking out $14 every paycheck until November, because that's when it's due. Now Christmas and clothing, I'm taking out $25, and Christmas I'm supposed to be taking out $55, but I've had to cut that right now, so I have to redo my little thingy that I have. But for now, we're just doing $25 until these other things are all paid off. Then I can go put that back up. And then electricity, I have to pay our old internet provider. I have a bill that I owe, the last bill. So I'm only going to pay them $25 per paycheck. And so that will get paid. It's only 60, it'll be like 3 paychecks and it'll be paid off. His foot doctor, Jeff's had to go to the foot doctor because he was having major issues. So I owe them $130. Well, I'm going to start paying them $50. It may go down to $25. I don't know. It depends on what comes up. It'll be between $25 and $50. I want to send $50. The last credit card I thought I owed $88, but he printed me out a thing saying I only owed $38. I'm like, I don't think that's right. So I will look at it before I pay it and see what the balance is. And then at the end of this month, we need to pay the EIN. We need to pay the state, the federal thing for our EIN registration for the 2 businesses. And that's only $20 a piece. So I'm taking that out now. I could do it the next check and then go in and pay it. But I think I'm going to take it out this check. And then we got Netflix. I've got my Tube Buddy that helps me with the videos for both channels. His other credit card, he had to get some stuff for the business, so he had to use it, which kind of sucks because I just paid it off. So I'm going to pay $200 on that, and $200 the next paycheck, and that'll pay that card off again. Tiny Toes, I'm going to try to put $40 over there if I can, and then that leaves me with $696.28. So I'm like, okay, I got $698. He wants me to put $100 in the savings account. So my sinking funds account is our other personal checking account. So I have 2 checking accounts and a savings account. So the 2 checking accounts, the one that I'm putting all this money in, like the registration, the property taxes and all that, I'm putting in there. And then he wants me to put $100 towards, we've got a new goal, is a new dishwasher, flooring for the living room, that's what we got left up there to do, and a washer and dryer. And he said it's going to be about $3,600. He wants me to start saving for that. So I figure I can take $696, I can take $100, and that'll leave me $596 for groceries and gas. And that will depend really if he's got to go back to work, he's going to have to travel an hour, and gas prices are outrageous. But we've got a good car with good gas mileage, but it costs about $40 to fill it up, and for him to go down there and back will be a half a tank. So 1 tank is 2 days. So $40 for 2 days. So if he has to go down there 4 days a week, it's going to be $80 a month, a week. So I have to start planning for that if they're going to send him back to work. I'm hoping that they don't. He's got a meeting Tuesday, and we will know from there what's going to happen. But I'll have to start budgeting in gas money for him to go to work, and that will kind of suck So instead of $100, it may go down. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Because this other money will get paid the end of January, you know, these afterpays. So what is that, 30, almost $40 I can put towards, you know, if I have to, that will go towards his, you know, his gas, whatever. So that is the budget for this next, until the 10th, well, it's actually the 9th through the 23rd, which isn't too bad. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we can't get rid of, but I'm also paying, like, I'm trying to pay off the credit card, like $200. If he has to go back to work, I'm only paying $100 on that, maybe even less, you know? So, because he's going to have gas to go to work. So these might change a little bit, depends, we'll find out Tuesday. But these other things that I'm saving for, like, and I have that in my little envelopes, you know, and I figured out what the other envelope was that I had to make, and it's the savings one. So I did that. So anyway, that's the budget so far. So, yeah, and I've been selling stuff. I've actually, let's see, I sold $40 off of Poshmark. I believe it was 40 bucks. And I asked hubby what he wanted me to do with it, because if he wanted me to put it in savings, I'll put it in savings. And he said, no, put it in your Tiny Toes. So I did put it over there. And I actually used $20 of it because I needed to get planner things for this planner. Now, I won't have to buy any more planner stuff for a while, because I plan on making it with what I have. So I don't have to buy monthly inserts because I have the ones that I've already bought, and I can just, I'm not sure if they're on my computer or not. I just photocopied them and just cut it, you know, because they will work perfect for this, what I want to do in here. The only thing I have left to do, and I'm going to makeshift it, is these for my budgeting. Or I can keep using this. I can keep using this, you know. Like last month, we ended up having $453 left. And I ended up spending $230 on groceries, which is really good because usually I do like 300. So I did pretty good with that, and gas, because we've had storms and stuff, haven't gone anywhere, and I filled up my little car, and I don't drive that little car in the snow, so I still have over a half a tank in there. And the Hummer I had to fill up. So the Hummer I put in like 50 bucks. And so far, it's good. I'm trying not to have to fill that again until he gets paid on Tuesday. So we're doing good as far as all that goes. And, yeah, and the only other thing I didn't put on here, and I always forget it, dang it, is the cell phone. But I haven't got the new bill yet. So I will take out, I usually split that in half. It's usually about 290, so I split it in half, so it ends up being like 100 and something, 150 bucks or something. So I'll pay 150 and then another 150 at the end of the month. And that's what I forgot to put on here. I knew there was something. I forgot to put the cell phone on here. I gotta remember to, and I've done that twice now. I got to pay the cell phone. I have to pay the cell phone. So, and I don't know what that bill is yet. So that will come out of that 500 and something or whatever, 600 and something. What did I say I had? At $621. So I will take 100 of that will go probably towards the cell phone. So that is it for this budget. So fun, fun, fun. So I will be back with the cash envelopes. So I'll get all that together from this, and I I will be back to do that with you. Okay, we'll see you again soon. Bye now.